Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So first of all, we welcome our judges, Sister Christine and Sister Isra and Brother Badis. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept their effort coming here. And then inshallah we're going to listen to our speakers today. Who's performing today? Who's presenting today? Can I have hands up please, so we know exactly how much time we have? Guys at the back. Anyone presenting today? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, who would like to start? Guys, this mic is here. Do not touch, okay? Just leave it here. Okay? Who's gonna start? Julie, come on. Okay, when I thumb up, you read inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. My name is Josie Arava. Today we will be speaking about respect for all. This means we need to act fairly with others, and even if there is a Muslim or non-Muslim, I act better with both of them. يقول تعالى وقولوا للناس حسنا. This means Allah told the Muslims to tell everyone, Muslims and non-Muslims, the good words. Also, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليقل خيرا أو ليصمت. This means if you want to say something, say it in a nice way. If you don't say it in a nice way, then don't say it. Allah told us to respect others because if you say something bad to someone, it will stay in their heart forever, and they will say bad things about you and your religion. This proves that your actions spread Islam in good and bad ways. ويقول تعالى من كان يريد العزة جميعا إليه يصعد الكلم الطيب والعمل الصالح يرفعه. The meaning of this ayah is whoever wants glory, all glory belongs to Allah, so that good words and righteous deeds may ascend. To conclude, if you respect others, they will respect you and respect your religion.
Thank you so much. This is a problem. Okay. No, you can leave. What is that? Who's coming next, guys? You presented Adam, right? You didn't present, right? You want to be? Who's coming, guys? Come on, Bismillah. Yes. Okay. Bismillah. You know how to start. Assalamu alaikum, my name is my brother.
Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum. I am Fatma Kozin, and today I will be talking about Islam and its importance. Islam is a really important religion founded on the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
The Quran is Islam's holy book, other than the Torah and Injil or Bible. There are 5 pillars of Islam: Shahadat billah, Salah, Zakat, Sawm, and Al-Hajj. The concept of truce in Islam holds importance, reflecting the principles of peace, justice, and solving conflicts. Here is a hadith in Arabic that shows the importance of Islam. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أكمل المؤمنين إيمانا أحسنهم خلقا وخيركم لنسائهم. Translation: The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The most complete believers in faith are those who are those with the best character, and the best among you are those who are the best to their wives." Thank you for your time. Assalamu alaikum.
Good job. Guys, girls, brothers, sisters.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, if you have your speech ready, step up. Come on. Move up. Present. Let's not waste time. Okay. From this moment on, it's 5. 5 points. Okay? To be dropped. For every minute one of you comes late, I will be dropping 1 point until we get to -5. Okay? So no matter how much you're trying to achieve things, you will be dropped in. With stress, right? Don't ask too much, you lose points. If you have a speech, come present it. You have a speech, right? Yes. So what's in your hand? Okay, class is always, guys, class is always Saturday after Fajr time for the youth. Saturday after Fajr time. On Sundays, we do the speech competition and the speech discussion. Okay? You want to practice it now? Okay. I'm going to practice it. Guys, anyone to present? You do your old one? So, long little room here or what? You already did it, right? Okay, guys. Let me say something. Yeah, I'm the most. It is good, right? Why you said this trash for me? Okay. We're good now, right? No echo here? Please give me a good score. So, I will, Sister Christine, she wants to speak to you, give you some advices and some guidance about speech presentation, you know, so I would love to present here to speak to you, inshallah. Sister?
Assalamu alaikum, guys. These speeches were really good. But a little bit of advice for next time. Can I just speak without the mic?
Switch it. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, where?
Okay. Yeah, it's good now. Okay. The speeches were really good, but a little tip for next time. I understand that Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Thank you, because this tip is for all of you. A little bit for next time. I know you guys can get nervous in front of people, but it's kind of obvious when you guys are rushing through your speech to get over it. And that doesn't look good because it can look like you're rushing through it. You guys start speaking a little bit shaky. And next time, I feel like you guys should look at your audience when you're speaking to them, because you're supposed to connect with your audience instead of like reading through the whole speech and just looking down, because you're not connecting with your audience, and that takes points away from all of you. But other than that, I feel like you guys should speak loudly and clear. But that's the tip that I have for today. Thank you. Yeah, I will present Dr. Nabil back.
So while our brother is preparing his speech, you're preparing your speech, right? Assalamu alaikum, guys. So for the older brothers, everyone is over 16 years, he was due to present in the first week. They didn't show up. So we extended it for the next week. And we're still delaying it until now. So who wants to present from you guys now? Who's presenting today? Yes, Bismillah. Bismillah. You need anything?
Feel free. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't. Yes.
No. I have to something. I don't think I'll be seen, right? Bismillah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The topic today we're discussing is how to represent yourself as a Muslim in today's society and our communities. And for a lot of us today in our community, we grow up with a lot of distractions, a lot of fitna around us, even in our own schools, our own communities, or even our own homes, as we don't know what it represents towards us. But how do you represent yourself as a Muslim in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Know that you can never please the people. The people will never be pleased. You always have to do more and more and more to please the people. For example, if Allah gives you barakah in your life, and you use it to please the people, then where's the barakah that Allah gives you? For example, let's say I give you a weapon, and you use it against me. How valuable was that weapon? And
By the way, they're grading you.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. But back to what I was saying, you can never please the people. The people always want more, except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not care what you look like. He does not care what you do except your ibadah and your worship. Never, never, never in the Quran does Allah say you have to look like this, you have to look like that. The people will never be pleased with what you do. And when it goes into other cultures and how to respect other religions, know that Allah favored every single person here to be a Muslim. And He gave you the gift of Islam. And that valuable thing is worth a lot. And Allah yahdi man yasha. Indeed, Allah guides who He wills. And when it goes into terms of how we react to other people of different cultures and different religions and how we feel around them and how we might interact with them, we show every single person respect. Even to the highest level of kuffar, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam still showed them the highest level of respect. Even to the people who disrespect Him, curse Him, ridicule Him, He still showed them the highest level of respect and put His hand on the floor and made dua for them to come to Islam. Remember, we show everyone what Islam is and we represent what Islam is to everyone. We show them the beauty of it. Now, why would someone want to come into the religion of Islam if we don't show them what it is and we show them bad examples of it? And it's not about pleasing the people at the end of the day, it's not what we're trying to interact to, but it's about pleasing Allah by showing people the true idea of Islam and what Islam truly is. Any questions? And never in one way or other think you can give someone da'wah day and night and believe that you're going to guide them and show them what true Islam is. In Allah yahdi man yasha. Indeed, Allah guides whom He wills. And never you force someone to come to the religion of Islam. All we can do is show them a righteous example. And yes, question in the back? Barakah? Well, for example, right? Let's say, you said how does what relate to barakah? For example, okay? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you a gift, gives you something in the dunya that you wish for, He answers your dua, but you use it against Him. You use it to please the people. Where is the barakah in that? Let's say you get married, for example, just so other people can say, oh, mashallah, you got married. Where's the barakah in that? Do everything for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can never keep pleasing the people. The people always wish more from you and always wish for a certain level of extent from you. Any other questions?
Assalamu alaikum. Anyone here is presenting, inshallah? I think someone, his name is Muhammad Ahmad, he texted me and he said he's presenting today. He's not coming? Jazakallah khair. Okay guys, so first of all, I love your presence today. And let me take this advantage and tell you guys where we're heading, inshallah. What are we planning to do? What are things we want to do in this project, basically? Can I have some silence? 3, 2, 1. Now I'm tracking you. Rawan, thank you. Habiba, thank you. Muhammad, Ahmed. We're done? Bismillah. So, this brother, can I speak? Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. So generous of you. Bismillah. This week I've been speaking about the Battle of Tabuk, Ghazwat Tabuk. Okay? I spoke about it a lot, I presented many things about it, and it was a lot of lessons to learn from it. Rawan, Habiba, last time to call your name. Okay? Thank you so much. So this week I've been speaking about the Battle of Tabuk, and I gave so many stories about it, so many things to learn from it. But Mainly, I want to take advantage today to tell you guys what we're doing here basically. Why are we here today on Sundays? Sundays, you are the ones who are supposed to be speaking. The purpose of our project, Speak to Lead, is you guys are speaking your mind out, you guys are able to present your ideas. You guys come here, and instead of us speaking to you on Fridays and speaking to you in the Dars, we want to hear from you. So whatever you say, it's right, we approve it, and whatever you have questions about it, we answer it, and whatever things that you need, it needs correction, or things that is said in the wrong way, we just come here and we speak about it, and we clarify why it's right and why it's wrong. That is the main purpose of us here. Where I want to take you, can you please focus on what I'm going to say now? Okay. I will love this project which we're doing here to start with you, to be successful with you. And I will make sure in the research I'm doing to have the names of those who started engaging in this, putting the first stones in building this idea and getting it out to shine to the people. Inshallah, I will make sure to keep their names in record, and I will always owe the successful of this project to them. That's mainly directed to those who come here and speak and share their ideas. You know? And also give us the opportunity to see where is our weaknesses and where is our strength is. Inshallah, my plan is to make this project that we do here in this masjid to cover all the United States and to be even go more wide globally. You know, where people from different states come and compete, and we have this kind of tournaments in public speaking. You know, in debating, in all these speaking skills. That's basically what we're doing. So, we need every one of you to step in. You elders come here and speak, so the little ones learn from you. You know? You elders take the opportunity now. If you think you're good this much, come here and tell these guys, how can you guys publicly speak? How can you guys can share in this? Muslims are positive people. Muslims are doers. They always take steps. You know? I will remind you with a story in the Battle of Uhud. One of the companions, his name is Anas. Anas radiallahu anhu. So in that war, the Prophet ﷺ is speaking to the people about the value of the Jannah and why the Jannah is so beautiful and you should sacrifice everything to secure a space for you in the Jannah. Our Prophet ﷺ speaks about that. And you know what is the main point behind this? The main point is to not to make the people within the war, within they are giving the victory to this deen and establishing this deen in this tough time, in this hard time, but the only purpose of this is to make the people value their sacrifices. I'm not going to sacrifice for whatever the thing, but for the Jannah, I will sacrifice everything. That is the purpose. So the witness from the story I'm saying is this part, which I'm quoting right now. Anas ibn Malik, when he heard the Prophet speaking about the Jannah, he was sitting on the side, eating some dates. So he said, is it only between me and the Jannah eating these dates? So he threw the dates, and he rushed within the depth of the army of the disbelievers, of the Meccans, and he started to fight there. Of course, he died as a shaheed. When he died as a shaheed, they count how many spots of her body was injured. You know how they recognized him? There was a certain Levi in his little toe. You know? So from his toe, in his feet, his sister recognized him. And she said, this is my brother. From how much his body was deepened in wounds. But why he sacrificed this? He sacrificed this for the Jannah. If you were to know what are you achieving and what you are doing things for, you're doing it for the Jannah, you will understand so many things that seems complicated to you. So many things that seems complicated to you. I might ask you, why do I need to leave home and come to the masjid and do this in this cold weather? If I tell you it's because of the Jannah, you will understand. If you ask why our brothers in Palestine sacrifice this much, I would say to you it's because of the Jannah. Because if I were to say because they can get the freedom, 75 years passed, they didn't get the freedom. What about those people who died? You know? But the purpose is you keep standing, you keep struggling, you die on this track, on this way, until you are in the Jannah. You secure your space in the Jannah. And this is how I want to be standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, إِنَّ اللَّهَ اشْتَرَى مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ أَنفُسَهُمْ وَأَمْوَالَهُم بِأَنَّ لَهُمُ الْجَنَّةِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have purchased from the believers their souls and their money in exchange for the Jannah. That's it. In exchange of the Jannah. That is the only purpose of all these sacrifices, of all these things, which is to win the Jannah. Now, speaking about the topic which is related to today, how to deal with people of different faith during times of conflict. Many ideas have been shared in this presentation. Inshallah, all of it will be collected into one video. By the way, we record in 6K quality, yes. And these videos will be uploaded online. You know, we will trim the parts that needs to be trimmed. We will edit it. We'll make sure to add your names, to add your role in performing this. And inshallah, this project one day will be successful, and you guys will look at these videos back in the days and you will recognize that when I was this old, I was there. And this will be something to gift for your kids in the future, inshallah. This will be a steps that you take toward establishing a successful project in the history of this ummah. And that's exactly why we're here and why we're doing this. Okay, guys? Anyone wants to say anything, brothers? Anyone wants to say anything, sisters? You want to do a speech? You did do a speech. You want to do? Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, let's go the order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is the order number, so we can finish by Isha time, okay? Yes. 6. Okay. 7. 8. Give me a second. 8. 9. So everyone knows his number now, right? Who's number 1? Raise your hand. 2. 2. Raise your hand clearly. I want to see it. So I can move quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's not 8. Who's 8? 8, yes. It's you. You are 8. 9. You're 9? Okay. 10? Adam? You want to do it? Okay, inshallah, brothers. Let's start. Bismillah. No, not now. Not now. Number 10. See your name clearly so they can know exactly where you are.
Okay.
Can I go after the last person?
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Nada Zayed. And today I'm going to be talking about building bridges, not barriers. And my title is all about respecting people. So first of all, respect for all people is important because every living being is a creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we are all obliged to treat people from different religions or even different race with compassion. Even if they are not Muslim, they are still Allah's creation. Second thing is, a lot of people in different religions get made fun of. For example, let's say that there is this one girl who is wearing a religious outfit at school. And everyone says she looks bad just because she is wearing a religious outfit. You can't just make fun of people just because they don't look like everyone else. Because what if that happened to you? Plus, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us human beings never to judge anyone for how they look. And everyone, whether they have their own religion or any other religious traditions, is worthy of respect. According to the teachings of Islam, human beings are supposed to be respected despite their differences. I feel that it should be necessary to respect everyone because I believe that every single person is worthy, regardless of her religion or even gender. We all deserve respect. Respect is like a gift we give each other. It makes us feel valuable and important. It should not be given based on money or power that a person owns. It should be given just because of humanity that we are all a part of. With respect, we make our lives beautiful. With respect, you can earn Allah's trust and love. So what is the role of respect in Islam? Islam states that it is the responsibility of everyone to treat all of Allah's creation with respect, honor, and dignity. As we all know, respect is very important, and we should all respect non-believers and even the Jewish people that are fighting against us in Gaza. Now, I am sure we all know that people in Gaza are dying because of the Jewish people. But we have to still respect them because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us to respect everyone.
Give me a second. Can you repeat from because of the Zionist people? Repeat from this part. Instead of saying because of the Jewish people, say because of the Zionist people. Okay? Say because of the Zionist people. Okay? Yes.
Zionist?
Zionist. Yes.
Because of the Zionist people. But we still have to respect them because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us to respect everyone, even the enemies that are against us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us this: if they respect you, respect them. If they disrespect you, still respect them. If they're mean to you, be kind to them. If they curse and swear in your presence, offer a good word to them. In Islam, every person, regardless of who she is to be respected and given certain rights. This right can never be lost or taken away from a human regardless of his or her actions, religion, race, etc. In conclusion, giving and receiving respect from others is important because it helps us feel safe and express ourselves. Being respected by important people in our lives growing up teaches us how to be respectful towards others. Being respectful leads to people respecting you and loving you. And you also have the trust of Allah. You have the trust and love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank you for listening to my speech of respecting people.
Can I please have number 2?
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Habiba Zaid. My topic is building bridges, not barriers, and my title is respect for Allah's creation. As a Muslim, you should respect everyone, whether it's an animal or a human, like a person, because it's Allah's creation. But when you respect someone, you basically like. How do you do that part?
Okay. You can restart. You can restart.
All over this?
It's up to you.
As a Muslim, we should respect everyone because it's Allah's creation. For example, we should respect people around us and also animals because in a proper way because it's Allah's creation. Like don't hurt an animal and make them suffer. A lot of people believe in other religions, even though we are in the same religion. We should respect one another because it's Allah's creation. We should respect that. Respect is like a gift. Is like a gift you give to somebody so they can feel valuable. If you give somebody respect, they will think about your religion in a good way. Like they will say, like Islam is such a good religion, huh? And when you show them respect, you're showing gratitude. Like you're showing gratitude towards that person. Either way, you should not judge a person for their appearance because you're just making fun of God, like Allah, in that way. And an example after like when we should respect a person even if they're a Christian or even a Jew, even though we know about the genocide that is happening in Gaza right now. Not all Jews support Israel. Not all Jews support Zionists. In Surah Al-Isra, it says, because everyone is created by God Almighty, the Maker of all humans must treat one another with full honor, respect, and loving kindness. And that's what I have.
Number three. Yes, Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum. I wanted to talk about dealing with people from different faiths during times of conflict. This requires...
Give me a second. Guys, please, brothers and sisters, please keep quiet. No. We're not going to start. We have 11 people to read you. To present, I mean. So please, give us the quiet. Guys, please, just keep quiet, please. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. I wanted to talk about dealing with people from different faiths during times of conflict. This requires patience and understanding. Islam teaches us to have high tolerance, compassion, and respect for all regardless of their beliefs. Here are some examples of how to handle such situations. 1. Educate yourself about different faiths such as their beliefs, practices, and values. Also by understanding the perspective of the person in front of you, which can reduce misunderstandings. 2. Islam teaches us respect for all individuals regardless of their beliefs. You have to show tolerance and avoid using disrespectful language or actions towards others' faiths. 3. Discuss the differences peacefully and staying on the same level of the individual in front of you. Also, by sharing perspectives can help rise understanding and respect. 4. Avoiding using actions or words that provoke or offend an individual's faiths or beliefs, and act with kindness even in challenging situations. Lastly, Islam encourages peace, which means striving to find peaceful resolutions to conflict and focusing on common values that promote understanding. Thank you.
this mic next to any magnet. This has magnet, don't put them next to each other. There is another mic on the table, so make sure you hand me the mic or you turn it off before you move it. Okay? Jazakumullah khair. Number 4. Anna, number 4. Bismillah.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum everybody. My name is Adam Saf. And my topic is Muslims being kind. The Prophet was always kind to animals and children. One time Anas ibn Malik said when Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam used to come to visit us, I had a younger brother who was called Abu Umaira. He had a sparrow which he played with, but the sparrow died when the Prophet came to visit and saw him sad. He asked him, "What's wrong?" Abu Umaira said, "The sparrow I was playing with has died." The Prophet's relationship can build trust and open communication for the child. Anas ibn Malik was a young boy. He served Prophet Muhammad for 10 years and he never said to him off and never blamed Anas ibn Malik or said, "Why did you do that? Why did you not do that?" For me to have good manners and believe in Prophet Muhammad and follow the Quran, you must not lie or spy or insult and feed the poor and don't make fun of anyone. Keep your hands to yourself and don't call other people with bad names. Treat people just like you would want to be treated. And also, you have to be kind to your parents, and Allah is kind and loving for all of us. In conclusion, being kind is a very important thing of being a good Muslim. Like good manners and being a good boy or girl to your parents. Treat people just like you would want to be treated, and remember Allah will reward you on the day of judgment.
Number 5, Hani. Hani. Hold this in your hand. Come here. Okay?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Henry Alawi. Today I will be talking about building bridges, not barriers. My lesson is about forgiving people in Islam. The meaning of forgiving people in Islam is to be easy with the people around you. يقول الله تعالى إن الله كان غفورا رحيما. This ayah means indeed Allah is forgiving and merciful. So why don't we do what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught us? And also, our Prophet ﷺ is the best role model for forgiving people, just like what he did to this non-Muslim. The guy had a sword and put it at the neck of the Prophet. Then the guy said, "Who will protect you now?" The Prophet said, Allah in a strong voice. Then he got scared and dropped the sword. The Prophet picked it up and said the same thing. The non-Muslim said, I am sorry, then the Prophet forgave him. The Prophet could have killed him, but he didn't. And let me tell you the benefits of forgiving. If you forgive, Allah forgives you, and that's the best thing you get from Allah. And if you forgive people, give peace to each and every one. Finally, I shall end my speech with the ayah. وَإِن تَعْفُوا أَقْرَبُ لِلتَّقْوَى.
Inshallah, we will be praying Isha in a couple of minutes. So we will invest this time to give out some candies. Okay, guys? And inshallah, we will meet again after Isha. Please, everyone, if you received, remember.